Hello, welcome to your virtual karate class, PSP. My name is Sensei Danny Griffith, and I will be your instructor for today. Are you ready to go? Okay, let's get it on. My assistant, Jaden. Nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Okay, so we're going to start with a warm-up. So obviously, to get ourselves warmed up, we have to have a little cardio to get the muscles loosened up and also to stretch the muscles out. So when we start, we're going to start with a little bit of cardio. And our cardio is going to follow with, we're going to do 10 jumping jacks. We're going to do running on the spot. We're going to do a little bit of stretching. Down, sit down, lie on your back, and give me 8 sit-ups. Turn around on your front into a push-up position and give me 8 push-ups. Remember that the most important thing you want to do is try to achieve a higher level. So if I start you at 8, you want to get to 10. 10, you want to get to 12. 12, you want to get higher, and etc. for everything you're doing. Okay? So, to give you an idea of what we're doing, we're going to show you with my assistant here, Jaden, who's going to be on this with us. Okay? All right. So, let's get ready. Feet are loose. We're going to bow in before we start our class. So we place our feet together. We take our right fist, put it in our left hand. Elbows are up, not slinky elbows. Elbows are up. Bow pushing forward and back. Then we're going to get into a horse stance by sliding our left foot out, and the hands and the feet are going to land at the same time. So we slide out and land. We bring our hands up forward, open up our class, cross your hands, left hand in front, bring them back down together, and back to the sides. Excellent. You guys are doing awesome. Keep it up. Okay. So now we're ready to start our class because we just opened it. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring our feet together. I'm going to start running on the spot. All right, keep running. Keep the cardio going. Keep it going. Get those knees up, 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 up. And you're trying to run on the balls of your feet, not on your heels, not flat-footed. On the balls of your feet, heels don't touch. Good. Good job. Keep it up. Here we go. Okay, and down. Feet together. Now we're going to do jumping jacks. Okay? So remember, jumping jacks, when you open, hands are up. When you close, hands are down. And feet are together. Good. Let's try one more time. Open and close. Good. Now we're ready to do 10. Are we ready? Okay, then let's get going. Here we go. We're going to go a little faster, pick up the beat. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Nice. Legs are getting warm. Arms are getting loose. We're doing pretty good. All right. So now, hands on your hips. We're going to warm up the body, the upper part of the body. So we're going to do head rotations from the left to the right. And go. And keep going. And switch. Other way. Good. Now you're going to say no. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, and right. In front. Now agree. Say yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good job. Now, have your arms down. We're going to do shoulder rotations from the front. We're going to lift up. Bring your shoulders to the front. Back down. And again, to the back. Up. To the front. And down. And a little faster. Hear that cracking? You're warming up. Good job. Keep it up. And one more. And down. Now we're going to work our elbow joints here. So we're going to bring our elbows up. Here to the front. And go outwards. Palms away from you. Up. Back. Palms to you. And down, out to the back, up, to you, back, down, and up. And a little faster. That's it. Good job. Very good. Nice. And stop. Now we're going to go counterclockwise to the back. And the other way, other way. That's it. Nice. And back to the front. Okay, we can put that down. Now let's work on the wrist. So you're going to place your wrist, your two fists out straight, and you're going to go inside. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the other way. 1. Try not to move your arms, just your wrists. Very good. And 4. Good job. So we're finished with the upper part. Let's work our way down. So we're going to go hands up, move your legs out. So you're shoulder width. Your feet are shoulder width with your shoulders. And we're going to work on our waist. So we're going to go from the left to the front, to the right, to the back, left, front, right, back, left, front, right, back, left, front, left, right, back, left, front. And then let's pick it up as a pace. And stop. Now the opposite side and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good job. Okay. Now we're going to work on our knees. Warm up our knees a little bit. So we're going to place our hands on the knees. I'm going to stand this way, and Kohai is going to stand facing you so you can watch. So, hands are on my knees. I'm going to lean to the left, go to the front, go to the right, around, and push back on my knees so they're straight. And again, left, front, right, and back. Left, front, right, and back. And a little faster. Left, front, right, back. Left, front, right, back. Left, front. Everybody got that? Okay, we're good. Shake it out a little bit. Good stuff. Okay, so we're getting a little warmer. Our body's starting to catch up. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we'll do a little bit of stretching. So now we're going to move our feet out wider than our shoulders, but not in a split position. And what we're going to do is we're going to take two hands and we're going to grab our left ankle and we're going to try to bring our head down to our knee. So we hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stay down and grab both ankles. And you hold down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. To the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Okay, bring that up. There we go. Again, shake it out, lift your knees, circulation. You want your circulation in your legs after stretching. Very important. Okay, and now you're ready to proceed. Okay, so now what we're going to do is going to be called a split. So what you're going to do is you're going to lift your knee, you're going to lift your foot, turn to the left, put your right knee down on the floor, your left foot, see my toes? They're up in the air. Hands on the floor to support yourself, and we go down. So if you can do it without putting your knee on the floor, that's good. If not, here's the progressive way of doing a split. By placing your back leg knee on the floor. Okay? And you hold that for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then switch to the other side. Knee on the floor, toes in front, up to the ceiling, and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And up we come. Once again, shake the legs out, and then get the knees up high. Don't forget your core. We have to work on the core as well too. So the core is going to be coming in from doing push-ups and sit-ups. So I'm going to get you to start with 4 push-ups, 4 sit-ups. Your objective is to get to 8 to 10 to 20 to 30, depending on yourself how you can do it. But for today, we're going to show you from the bottom with 4. Okay? So James is going to take a position, push-up position. The best way to do good push-ups is to keep your back straight, your bum down, and look in front. Looking at the floor is not going to help you. You need to look in front. Okay? And we're ready to go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And to your sit on your bum. Now we're ready for sit-ups. Knees are bent. And up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And good. Now stand up. Good job. Okay, we should be pretty well warmed up. And if you guys are advanced students, then you need to do more. 4 is a beginner class. You want to get from 4 to 8, and you want to go by 4s to move forward. Okay? Same with stretching. If you hold your ankle for, let's say 30 seconds, you want to get to 60 seconds. You want to keep improving yourself. You are your only competition. Never mind about everybody else. You are your only competition. So make sure that you're doing it well. Now, right now, you guys are going to take a little water break, and I'll be right back with you. You ready? Bow out. To leave the floor. Hey! And bow. Good. Okay. See you in a minute. All right, welcome back, everybody. Okay, we're ready to continue. Okay, so now what we're going to go into is what we call 8-point blocking system. So we're going to show you once again 8-point blocking system, the basics. And then we're going to do 8-point blocking system with strikes. So you're going to understand the block that you're doing, what it's going to lead to that you can do on a counter attack. It's one thing to block, another thing to counter attack. That's exactly what you're doing. So, starting here, bow in, hey, horse stance, 8-point blocking system. Remember, all the odd numbers is your right hand. All the even numbers are your left hand. Whatever hand you're doing, the front hand is your first number. So my right hand for 1 is right hand in front. My fists are at my shoulders, not in my face, not down here, at my shoulders. So I'm protecting my solar plexus right here. And we block outwards. And then we do number 2, left hand, cross, left hand's in front, block, good. 3, right hand comes straight across and blocks. You're trying not to turn your shoulders and your hips. You're trying to stay to the front and bring your arm over. And then we go to 4, left hand, across. Good. 5, you're going to make a cross with your forearm, not with your wrist, blocking your head. You want your forearm to block your head. Okay, there's a lot more muscle there than at your wrist. And 5, turn your fist and palm to the ceiling. 6, you're going to bring your elbow down in front of you as you cross over, forearm, up, and high block. Good. Now, 7 and 8, you're going to have to play in your stance position. So, 7, cross to your shoulders, right hand is in front. Good. And then sit down, squat, squat more, push your knees outwards, not inwards, out. Your right fist goes to your left knee, bend your elbow, and come across, block. That's called a low block. Then you come up a little bit in your stance, left hand goes in front, and you sit back down. Left fist goes to your right knee without turning your shoulders, bend your elbow, and block to the side. And everybody back up, left foot to your right foot. Okay, so now we're ready to start 8-point blocking system with strikes, with counter strikes. Okay, so if I do all these blocks, what is it giving me? It's giving me a chance to protect myself, to block and counter. Okay, so this is what we're going to do next. Everybody ready? All right, sounds good. Bow, hey, horse stance. Good. Now remember number 1. All odd numbers, right hand. All even numbers is the left hand. So number 1 is cross, block. Now, person's punch is right here on the outside of my fist because I blocked it. And I'm going to turn it and throw a reverse punch to the solar plexus. 2, I'm going to bring my right hand back, cross, block, and then my reverse punch to the solar plexus. Nice. Good job. Okay, now 3. Remember, it's an inside block now. Right hand comes in, over, and then I take my back two knuckles, the first two knuckles that are here, and I go to the mouth. Good. 4, pull it back, left hand comes across, and to the mouth. Good job. Is that a, yeah, that's it. Okay, good job. 5. Remember that cross, high block. Now, you're going to use the clock. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5. And so the person just punched you. Now what you've done is his punch is here or her punch is there. You move the punch out of your way and you move it down to the side. Then you come around the back. See how my fist is straight? You're going to turn it inwards and hit to the back of the kidney on your right side. Okay? Good. Now, number 6, we're going to cross block. We're going to go high. And now we're going to use the counterclockwise. 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 7. Get rid of his punch. Reach around the back. Bring your fist inwards. So inwards looks like this, not this. Bring it in. Okay? So you get rid of the punch. You reach around the back of the person and you pull in with a strike. Okay? We don't just go in like this. You're here, out, in, boom. All right? Good. Okay. Number 7. Remember? Up and down. Okay, so we block, right hand in front. Sit down in your stance so you can protect your privates. Right hand to your left knee. Block, bend your elbow across. Come back in front of you. And you're going to do a crane strike. So a crane strike, while Jaden's doing that, is basically like this. Okay? So you're hitting with the ball of your wrist. Not the top of your hand. The ball of your wrist. See my elbow, how it's bent? And that should be at the height of your chin. If you can see your chin, then you're not doing it correctly. Okay? Good. Let's continue. So you're up here. 8. Left hand in front. Down. Sit in your stance. Low. Low. Left fist to your right knee. Bend your elbow, your left elbow. Block to the side. Bring it back in front. And up. Crane strike with your elbow bent. Never have your arms straight out. Okay? Good job. That's 8-point blocking system with strike. Okay, so now we're going to move on. All right? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to do 2 basic kicks. One is called a round kick, roundhouse kick, and the other one is called a side kick. For today, we're going to be doing them from the rear legs so you can get the techniques. Now, if you remember what I showed you before, there are 4 counts to do a kick. 1 is to lift your knee. 2, to execute your kick. 3 is to bring your knee chambered high back. And 4, your responsibility to put your foot down on the floor in back. Okay? So let's work with Jaden and see how he does it, and we'll move from there. So we're going to do it slowly. I'm going to spot his foot when it comes. So we're going to do it nice and slow so you can see the technique. Knee back and foot down. Okay? Are you ready? All right. Remember that stretching you did before? here's what's going to pay off for the legs. Okay, so I bow to Jaden. He gets in a back stance. So back stance means when you're in a horse stance, you take your right leg, you bring it in a bit, and then you push it out on an angle so both feet are facing the front. Lock your back leg, bend your front knee. That way you're in a proper back stance, okay? If your front knee is straight, you're going to be in trouble, okay? Because if somebody hits your knee and your leg is locked, then you're going to get hurt. If it's bent, you can absorb the strike and you're going to be fine, okay? Other person might not be, but you will be fine, okay? Good. All right. Let's keep some enthusiasm in here. Here we go. So, round kick, the most important. So basically, if I'm standing in front of Jaden, his target is the right side, the left side of my ribs. Okay? Not in front of me, but he's going around to hit this side of my body, which is my left side. So what he's going to do is he's going to chamber up his knee, not knowing what kick he's going to throw from here. He might want to throw a round kick, a side kick, a front kick. It doesn't really matter. And at the last second, his chamber, what he's going to do, watch his foot on the floor. He's going to pivot his heel towards the target, which is me. So he pivots his foot, turns his foot. Now, watch his foot here. Nice and pointed straight. Okay? So the toes, you want to hit with the top of your foot. Not with your toes, not with the side of your heel, with the top of your foot. And then he's going to bring that around, boom, into the target. So that's 2. 3, he brings his knee back. Why does he bring his knee back and not put it down right away? In case he needs to do another kick. Bang! To my face. Or to the body again. So that's why you chamber back and then down. In a nice back stance. So, on his own, he's going to do 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? We'll do it piece by piece. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? Then what we do is we switch legs. And then we do the other side. Switch. You do you're in a back stance. And you remember last class we showed you down, block. When you switch, it's the same thing. Hand comes back, you shuffle, and you do left hand down, down, block. And then we repeat the same exercise with the right foot. So chamber up, 1, 2, to the side, 3. Chamber back, 4, and down. One more time. Chamber 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Thank you. Now next one we're going to do is side kick. Side kick is a kick. A round kick is an offensive kick. You're on the offense. With a fighter or a competitor that you're working with, it's an offensive kick. A side kick can be both. Either to strike an opponent or a defensive kick where you stop an opponent. Now a round kick can go to the body or to the head. Depending on how good you are or how much flexibility you have, you would like to try and do 1 to the body and 1 to the head. Remember, keeping that knee up. That's why we do the 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 1, chamber. 2, execute the kick. 3, chamber back. 4, throw another kick. Then chamber back and down. That's a more advanced kick. But if you're just doing 1, you can either go to the body or to the head, chamber back and down. Okay? We're good? All right. You guys are awesome. Keep it up. Counter, let's go. Okay. So, like I was saying, the next kick is called a side kick. Okay. So, we're going to come a little closer so everybody can see. All right. So, again, from his back stance, I'm going to come down so you guys can see me. Now, this kick cannot come around to get me. What he has to do is he has to pivot on a straight line in front of me. Okay? Lift, chamber his knee up. Okay? Foot turn to the side. Not like this, like this. And then what he's going to do is throw it straight out at me. And then he's going to bring it back, and then he's going to put it down. So let me show you again, okay? So 1, chamber. He's already committed, straight out. On a straight line, leg straight. Bring it back and down. Okay, that's called a side kick. You want one more time? Give me your foot. Up, turn, kick. Okay, so the only part of this foot that's important is this part here. You guys see that? That part here. From here to here is not important. What's important is the back 3 inches of your heel. Because this is where your power is coming from. The back of the heel, straight out, pop. Okay? Here with the toes would not hurt me. Okay? Might hurt you, but won't hurt me. You want to use the mass of your foot. Boom. Straight out. Okay? All right. Good. Nice job. Remember, round kick, roundhouse kick, and the other kick we just did now is called side kick. Thank you very much. Good. Okay. So now, what I want everybody to do is I want you guys to do, we're going to call it an imaginary fighting form with imaginary opponents. So there's an attack, and you guys are doing the defense and counter on it. Okay? So, we're going to put our feet together. We're going to bow in. Hey! Back. Horse stance. Right leg comes in a bit. And then we push it out back on a 45-degree angle. We're going to do what we call a down block. So my left leg's in front. My right hand is going to go down to protect my privates. And my right hand is going to go across to protect my solar plexus. And then, because I'm open here, I'm going to do, so that was called down. Now I'm going to do a block. My hand is going to come down. Other hand is going to go up. And I'm going to block. Right. Okay. Let's try that again. Right foot's back. Right leg is locked. Left leg is bent. Shoulders are straight. And hands come across. Right hand goes down. Left hand goes across. And down to protect my side. Okay? So imagine an opponent was in front of you. He or she goes to hit you to the privates down there. So you block it with your down, and I go to punch you Okay? No, I go to punch you. You protect your solar plexus and you protected your privates. But you're open here on the side. So I'm going to come back and around, hit, and you block. So you understand what I'm saying? You did your down block. Very important. You can't miss it. You have to be able to do that because that's your attack on you. So after your attack, it's your turn to counter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an elbow strike. This form is called MP form. MP means elbow. So basically, most of what you're doing is the elbow. You saw that, right? Elbow, elbow. So now it's time to strike. So I'm going to bring my elbow in front of me, not beside me, but in front of me, strike to the solar plexus, and bring my left hand up to stop my hand. I'm not holding my wrist, I'm just guiding my forearm. Turn your left hand to the front, and we're going to do palm heel to the face. Very good. Nice. Let's try that again. So, start from the beginning. Down, block, strike, elbow comes in. The only important part is the point of your elbow. The fact that your arm is on an angle doesn't matter. It's only this that's important. So you strike here, no lazy elbow, keep it up nice and straight. Turn to the face. Turn your fist, close it. Put your left hand on top. Lean to the left. And strike your elbow to the opponent behind you as you look at it. You come back, elbow comes in, turns around, your hand slides up on your fist, and you strike to the front of your first opponent. Okay, so now you've done 2 opponents for today. Are we good? All right, you guys are awesome. Keep up the good work. Feet together. Bow. Good. Okay, so now, what did we cover today? Good job. Yes. So, we did hand strikes that we didn't cover, sorry. We did 8-point blocking system with strikes. We stretched, we warmed up, we did roundhouse kick, we did side kick, and we did MP form to start. There's no sense to do too many opponents and then you're going to try to remember it and you're not going to remember it. What's important is that you learn the basics properly. When you bow and you're doing a kata, you bow, horse stance, high block, bring it back stance, bring your right foot in a bit, heel up, not on the floor, and push back on a 45 almost. Make sure your feet are facing the front. 1, we did down, block, and then we struck, elbow. Turn the hand to the face. Turn the hand, close your fist, put your left hand on top. Do not hold your wrist. Keep it nice and flat. Lean to the left. Strike behind you. Bring your elbow back. Turn and strike in front of you. All right? How we doing? Good. Everybody feet together. And we're going to bow out. So now it's time to close class. When we close class, we were in a horse stance. So we're going to go back to a horse stance. And we're going to high block up, cross, left hand in front, bring back, hands to the side, turn your left foot, heel up, and bring your hands up over your head, turn your foot to the front, and knees down, and bow out, and bow. Good job, everybody. Keep practicing, stay strong, okay? Thank you for joining me today. Be sure to check out other levels, links. Virtual PSP. Everybody knows what virtual PSP is, right? Okay, you got programs by clicking on the links in the description. So join the other classes if you want to do other classes, and we will see you soon. All right? Thank you. Hey!
Be sure to like and share our virtual recreation videos to all of your social media platforms.